I really got into writing after I read books like Harry Potter and Percy Jackson. I was really inspired by their authors, J.K. Rowling, Rick Riordan, and Christopher Paolini, because I really knew that's what I wanted to do because I loved it so much. So I'm like, hey, why don't I just do this in my future?
The daily tasks of an author include writing for a very long time and revising the drafts that you make to make sure that they are absolutely perfect. You will also be sending out lots of letters and emails to your editors and agents, and possibly going to book signings so that the public can get a good view for who you are and what your book is all about.
For my project, I interviewed Jennifer Lynn Alvarez. She has published 4 out of her 7-book series, and it was really amazing to meet with her, mainly because I got to have a really close inside look on everything that I've dreamed of since I was in 4th grade.
I love my readers. I love hearing feedback from them that my books maybe inspired them to read or inspired them to write a story, something like that. And then also just seeing my stories like at bookstores, seeing the books on the shelf is really cool.
My views on the world of publication have not really changed that much because I was very involved with how things worked in the beginning when I first became interested in this career. But through my interview with Mrs. Alvarez, she taught me a lot more about how things actually worked, and that it was a really long process and it didn't just come like that. You needed to really work to get your book published and go through a lot of different publishing houses and agents, and it's a lot more tiring than I at first thought.
My biggest inspiration when it comes to writing would definitely be Christopher Paolini, because of how young he was when he published his books. He was about 18 or 19, and he began writing at my age, so it was very inspiring to be like him and have my book published at a young age. He was the youngest person to have a New York Times best-selling book, and that's very inspiring to me.
Looking back on this project, I am really satisfied with how everything turned out. It was really amazing to meet an author like Jen Alvarez, and I learned a lot from going to her workplace and meeting her and just talking to her for such a long time. It was really amazing and motivates me to finish writing my manuscript and publish my book just like I've always wanted.